Howdy, Possum Patty here, and this is my little gratitude journal that I made from junk mail, and it's got a lot of trash in here. It's a true junky journal, and I'm going to finish it up by putting in my Thanksgiving memories for 2022. Come on along. It was a lovely, quiet morning. I spent the time catching up on some friends' videos. I was watching Janet Nash live. That's always fun. She's always making something wonderful, something different, something wonderful. I love her style. And I was watching Sharon at Connection of Lives and Interests, and Martha at Martha Makes Art, and Linda D at Linda's Mixed Up Mess. I was watching a whole bunch of channels. And while I was doing that, I was doing some journaling. So the last time I had this out, I said I was going to add 2 more pages, and I did that. And I'm going through my pictures from Thanksgiving, and one that I really liked, well, actually it's 2. My niece and her family, and after Thanksgiving dinner, they went for a walk down the dirt lane into the woods with the kids, and there's Amelia climbing on the tree. They were so proud they were climbing on a tree. So I had this paper from one of my packs. Now this is from, I think it was Celestial Wonderland. And isn't that pretty? A lot of blues. I used this one already. And I'm going to use this again today. And I love this one too. Look at that moon. Awesome. Is this the one? I thought that was from this one. Oh, here it is. Okay, I was right. So it's quite large. So I cut it down to fit the page. I love these swallows flying in the air. And then what I did was I took this other half of the page and made the flip. And then I took the sky from the top of there, since I cut it off, and use that to back the flip. So again, this is from Celestial Wonderland from Michaels. So I have so this is the original page, and I don't think I'm going to put anything on here. I mean, I think it's lovely just the way it is to look at it. I was originally going to put the pictures here, but it sort of lost the effect of all these trees here, covered them up too much. So that's why I took that extra piece and added them on the back. So I like it just like this. So this is a different paper pack than that, and I believe this is from a few different paper packs. This is from one of those 12 by 12 sheets, you know, with the big words in the middle that don't fit in our junk journals. But I cut out the pretty wreath that was the border. And I believe this one, I think this is from Give Thanks, and this one's from, I think it was Holiday Spice. But it's all Michael's paper, except for this one with the pretty leaves. I think this background paper is from Hobby Lobby. Single sheets. This turkey, I think, came with this pack, or one of the 2 packs. I have 2 older packs of Thanksgiving paper, and the little flag came from that too. And on this side I have one of the pictures, and this is my sister Dee and her husband, and this is not her son, but this is a nephew from another sister sitting at the table. Oh, and this is a I don't know if I got one here on the desk. Yeah. So this is what it originally looks like, but you see it doesn't fit on this page. So what I did was I chopped it off, rounded the corners, and then distressed it. I distressed the paper that I used as a frame, which is this paper. for the photo. And I used a different plaid. I'm doing my floral clash here with flowers and plaids and leaves and turkeys. But I love how it all looks together. And I know this is bright. Shocking. So this is from a newer paper pad that I have from Michael's that I really love. You're not going to believe I got everything on the floor. Autumn Blaze. And man, the colors in here are just ablaze. Yellows and orange and gold and reds. Look at that. It's just gorgeous. So I pulled out some paper from that. And then I was going through this little Ziploc bag I have here with scraps and cut-aparts for, you know, this time of year. Got some Halloween stuff in here too and some other stuff. But I found this jelly print that I did. There's a few jelly prints in here in this bag. I'm looking down at the floor. I don't know where they are now because I made such a mess. Anyway, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like perfect to go with this paper. The shape of the leaves and the oranges and yellows. Look at that. And I probably did this last year. No, I probably did it the year before maybe. I don't know, last year or the year before. Not this past fall or this fall. Maybe the past fall. Anyway, I'm chronologically challenged. I'm terrible with dates. But yeah, so I'm loving this, and I wanted the whole thing to show, so I made a pocket. So I'm not going to cover this with anything, but I will make a large journaling card to put in there, and I will put something on this page. And then I have a couple of these Thanksgiving greetings. These are repros of old postcards. Pilgrim with the turkey, and this is the Indian Maiden. And I picked this one because, see, it's got the, look at the berries. It matched perfectly, the berries on the page. My gosh, look at this. Even the colors on the leaves of the berry bush go awesome with this. Look at that. So I put her on there, and I'll make a card to go over there. And I did a couple pages. I'm using these window clings. I gotta get down on the floor again. I just threw everything on the floor. Mr. Possum came in and said, "What happened here?" I spread everything out. And these window clings were from Dollar General, I believe. And I like these because they were just so sparkly. And so I took the turkey, give thanks, and I took the words Happy Thanksgiving. And I took the packaging from Sculptured Butter. They make butter in the shape of a turkey for Thanksgiving and the shape of a lamb for Easter. And there's a picture of me with the turkey. And it was really funny because this is the only picture I have of me with the turkey. But these eyeglasses are terrible. That's why I wear different ones when I'm filming usually, because they're not non-reflective, which means they reflect a lot of light. And the light caught the lens right on that eye. And it was just this bright white dot. I'm like, oh, let's do some photoshopping here. So I took my 005 pen and I just put a little dot of black where my eye is, but now it just looks like the lens is cracked, but I've got rid of that brilliant white dot on the lens. But it looks a little better. It's not perfect, but that's okay. It's the only one I have. I'm going to use it. So there's my turkey coming out of the oven. What I am thankful for 2022. So thankful for my family and that I could cook dinner for 12 of them. So I'm going to put a picture of my mom holding the sculptured butter in here. And I have a picture of me. Then you already saw this page about Mom coming with TT, cute little picture of Mom with TT. And this background was just junk mail envelope. So I have one page there to do. So I got to finish up this page. And then maybe I'll do another page. Because this page is done. And this, I got 2, 3. So if I finish this, that'll be 4. And then maybe I'll do one more this evening. And that'll be 5 of these pages done. And then I will probably go ahead and do a little more Thanksgiving journaling there, and there, and there, and maybe there, and there. That's a lot of Thanksgiving journaling. Well, I'll find something to put on those pages, and then something over there. And finish this up. I would really like to get this done, because, let me look at the calendar. Today's the 28th. There's only 2 more days in November, so I'd like to get all my November journaling in here, and be ready for my December daily. So what I'm going to do first is just finish up this page. So I'm going to go print out a picture of Mom with the butter. Well, it's a little, little hard getting the picture to fit the horizontal window because the picture was taken vertically. And I printed it out once in a horizontal format, and it was just like too tiny. So I tried to print it out a little bigger. So you can see the butter there good. I know I cut off the top of her head, but there is a method to that madness. Mr. Possum was standing behind her at the kitchen sink washing dishes, and his head was like coming out of the top of her head, but further away, so it looked like this big giant like cartoon bump when somebody hits you on the head with a hammer. So I said, okay, well, we'll just cut that off. And then we'll have a close-up of her face and the butter. And I just tilted it and wrote Mom over there. And so I've got my butter package, my cling, my other cling, and my turkey. So these 3 pages are done. I'm going to work on this later, because what I'm going to do is this page, I'm putting my gather picture. So this is 3 of the people sitting at the table, and here's 3 people sitting at the other end of the table. And I wanted this one because you can see how I decorated my shelf up there with the pumpkins. I know it's not terribly clear in this picture, but at least it's a picture of it. My Thanksgiving October, November decorations there. And my sister Kathy, my niece, and Amelia there. So I wanted to do another one over here. So I had 3 people there, 3 people here. Of course, Amelia and Ariel are on this page, but that's okay. Let's see. Then I'll have to get Mr. Possum on a page. And then I have a couple other just fun pictures I might put in here too. So I was thinking of doing a smash up here with a little bit of boho and putting some of this. I think the colors go nice with that plaid. And this too, and these two. But I want to show these beautiful, they look like elderberries, don't they? So I was marking a place there. And I'm just going to cut this down. And this paper I also bought at the Hobby Lobby. I did buy this paper last year with that leaf paper, that pretty leaf paper. Which is where, I don't know. I started piling things on the table again. I shouldn't keep doing that. Down on the floor, I'm sure. Oh, there it is, way over there. Getting my exercise. This one. I bought them the year before, and then they had them again at the Hobby Lobby. So I bought one more of each, because I've been using them. Okay, I marked my place, and now I don't see it. There it is. Right. right there. So instead of putting it in the middle, I'm going to put it to the side like that. And I'm going to go to the bottom of the page, I think. Like this. And then I am going to cut these letters, gather apart, and put them around the edge. Now I should be marking this on the other side so I can actually see where I've marked it. And it's got to be around there, right there. Usually if it's a dark area, well, a lot of times I do it on the back, but sometimes I want to look at the pattern while I'm doing it to see which pieces of pattern I'm getting. Oh, do I need another layer on that too? Stand by. Looking for this before, I guess I don't have too much of this left, but I love it's like just stressed right at that corner. And I don't want to cover up all my boho paisleys there, but I think I will make a little frame for this. And then this will be the perfect spot to write names, right where it is faded. So, see, in this I can turn it over because I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Okay, something like that. Oh, you know what? We want it to be a little wider because I'm going to write on that side. So let's make this a little bigger. So we will go with the bigger measurements there. And I'm going to use my smaller slicer dicer. So I will link the channels that I was watching today below. If you'd like to go pay them a visit, tell them Possum Patty sent you. Many of you may already be subscribed. I think I'm going to leave this one with square corners, but I'm going to round the corners on this one. And I'm going to put this a little bit to one side so I can write on the other side. Oh, you know what? This is my Canon Mini IV printer that uses this zinc paper, zero ink paper. It comes out like a Polaroid picture, but it's already all printed when it comes out. You don't have to wait for it to print. And apparently, I just learned that they have a Canon Mini IV printer 2. And that the color on it is much, much better. So I thought that was interesting. That they're improving it. I mean, a lot of times I go into the settings and I might change the contrast or the brightness. Once in a while I might go to the color balance. I think sometimes I probably mess it up more than it was originally, but a lot of times it seems a little dark to me, so I like to make it a little brighter, and then once I get a little brighter, then sometimes I want to up the contrast on it so you don't lose all the, color so that it doesn't look washed out. I mean, it's very easy to do. It's on your phone. Just a little slide button. Brightness, slide it up. Contrast, slide it up, slide it down. It's not rocket science, people. It's pretty easy. But I do my spreader underneath. Yeah, so what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so Canon IV2 I don't think I'll get one right away, but it's good to know if I ever want to replace this one, that there is a new and improved model. Ooh, did I put that on there crooked or what? Or what? Can I lift it? I don't know. You know what? I might have to. All right, this is not working, folks. This is not working. So this is the benefit of a travel style journal. You can pull the pages out and work on them. Aha, now I got it to the edge. I just wasn't seeing the center mark there. Of course, I may have unstickied all the sticky glue, but maybe it'll stay down. All right, this one was here. Trouble is, sometimes I put so much stuff on one of these pages that it becomes a little more difficult to slide it in and out. So not too bad yet. Okay. Alright, so next thing, this is going on here. And then, alright, where'd my gather go? It was just here. I didn't see it because it was actually standing up on edge over here on the box of deli paper that I have my my lamp sitting on right there. Okay, gather. And I want to put those around here. Do I want to cut them out nice and straight and even, or do I want to be a little organic about it? As she cuts into it, so it's got to be organic, right? So let's just kind of, I was just going to put them along the edge like that. So I was watching Janet Nash, and she has a box of ransom letters. Oh, I thought that was so clever, you know, like in the movies when somebody writes a ransom letter, how they cut out all the letters from, you know, newspapers and magazines and things instead of, you know, they don't want to show their handwriting. And so she has this really nice box with, you know, little sections in it, and the box is all decorated, and she's cut out letters of the alphabet in each section, you know, from all different magazines and things. Super fun. She was putting words on her collage page, you know, and I'm like, oh, that is so precious. Do I have the patience to do that? I'm thinking, I don't know. First, I'd have to get a big box that will hold 26 letters and 10 numbers. Well, I think this is way more interesting. I was just going to put it as a strip on there, but I was like, nah, let's do something different. Something different. Cut it up. Okay, so I didn't glue this down yet because I'm just want to get a little bit of a peek on how this is going to look. I'm going to pull that out a little bit. Of course, everything is falling. I think I want to center this top to bottom, but put it closer to the gully here. And then I think I'll glue this down and then put the letters on so everything is not falling all around. all around. Don't lose the letters now. What was I saying? I totally distract myself constantly. I will put a link to all the people I was watching this morning, so you can go and help out their channels. Please check out Martha. Martha Makes Art. She's a newbie, and she does mixed media. And I think, and some other things too. I think that Martha can use your support. If you want to go show her some crafty community loving and support, you can check out Martha Makes Art. A lot of people already know Jan. A lot of people that come here already know Janet. A lot of people that come here also already know Linda D. And perhaps Sharon too, over at Connections of Lives and Interests. I love this little paisley up there. Okay, I'm going to write on here with what? I've been using the little skinny pen. So we have, I don't know if this will write on here though. Where's that little scrap paper? Down here. I mean, I know it'll write on it. I'm just thinking if it'll show up or not. It'll show up enough. That is very skinny. The words are secondary. You have to actually go look for them. Okay, gather, G-A-T-H-E-R is 6. 666. So what you do is you start sort of in the middle, like that. Although it's longer on this side, so I could put it like this and do the G-A-T-H-E-R, gather. I come up with the weirdest designs. I got a craft-a-lanch going on over here. I piled up some stuff I need to work with. So if I put the H on first, so I'll just finish up this page, and what I say, that made 5 pages done. Which way does this go? I think it goes that way. I think I had it upside down. Okay, so what you do is you put the R where you want it, and then you put the E in the middle. Using my finger tool. Okay, now put the E in the middle. And like I said, I'll probably do a few more pages of things that I want to journal about. I'll put that a little crooked. You want everything just a little crooked, so that makes it possum straight. Alright, this going to have to move in though. It's going to have to move in like that, but that's okay. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. I'm going to do the T next. I'm trying to think what other projects I got going. So I'll be doing December Daily, Trash Trash Tuesday, I want to get my slow stitching going now that the weather has turned. Okay, that is a mishmash for sure. Look at how many different papers do I have across this spread. I've got one. Oh, let me move the glue. I just put my hand in it. Go down there, glue. Paper. Go over there, glue bottle. So I've got one, not counting words and things, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 different papers. Now this is flopping open, so do I need a little clip or something over here to hold this? I have some altered paper clips somewhere with little tassels on them. I'll put this there until I find them. That kind of goes anyway, a blue paper clip, right? So after dinner, I put the after dinner walk first, but that's okay. I told you I wasn't very good at chronological orders. And then dinner, gathering for dinner, 2 pictures there. This I have no idea yet. This I have no idea yet. And then we have the butter in the shape of a turkey, and the turkey in the shape of a turkey with window clings and packaging. And of course I did that already, so I keep talking about that one. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 Thanksgiving pictures, pages done. So I'll probably do at least 2 more. And then maybe I can do something else on the other pages, even though it'll be all like mixed up. That is okay. Don't have to journal in order. So thanks for coming along today for just a little bit of grateful journaling. The month is almost over, but I still want to wish everybody happy gratitude journaling, happy junk journaling. Bye-bye.